On a beautiful day in Azeroth, while enjoying the sunny weather in Elven Forest, I came across a notice board advertising the search for the Champion of Stormwind. The winner of this event would receive a WoW token and be honored forever by the citizens of Stormwind as the champion of their city. With such a glorious title on the line, I didn't hesitate for a second and joined the search immediately. So, I ended up in a 1v1 against the promoter of this event, known as Tomlan. The rules were simple. We had 75 minutes to create a self-found human character, level it up, and prepare it for an epic duel in Goldshire. After some thoughts, I chose to play a rogue, as it's one of the best classes for low-level PvP and for speed leveling early on. And so, Nayrief, the future champion of Stormwind, was born. Before the start, I set myself some goals. First, I wanted to reach at least level 8 to unlock evasion, a key skill for dueling on a rogue. I also aimed to gather enough money to buy the best available weapon, a dagger for just a few silver. And last but not least, I planned to pick up professions like blacksmithing and alchemy to get some extra buffs for the duel. Me and Tomlan started at the same time, and we were not allowed to join groups, receive world buffs, or get buffs from other players. With these rules, the search for the future champion of Stormwind began, and I immediately started my hardcore leveling run. From the beginning, I knew my character's level would decide the outcome of the duel, so I used the free version of Rested XP to level as efficiently as possible. And after killing wolves, kobolds and the fires, I finished Northshire in less than 25 minutes and reached level 6. With some starting gear and money in my bags, I then headed to Goldshire to continue questing there. Completing the next quests was necessary to get special items for the duel, like the Bag of Marbles or a useful potion from William's quest chain in Goldshire Inn. But after completing those quests, I still wasn't level 8, and with 30 minutes remaining, I kept questing. When I reached just below mine, I finally hit level 8, and with that, my first goal was completed. To stack even more buffs in the duel, I headed to the Tower of Azora to buy some scrolls from the vendor there. Shortly before the first 60 minutes were over, I then arrived at Eastvale logging camp. And at that point, I decided to stop questing to start the final preparations for the duel. Back in Goldshire, I first learned my level 8 skills. Then I made my way north to the alchemy and herbalism trainers. On the way back, I found my first herb and was able to craft an extra armor potion for the duel. After that, I went to Stormwind to hand in William's quest for a potion that gave me an extra 4 strength. And I also checked another vendor to buy even more scrolls for my stamina and armor. On time in Goldshire, I started the final preparations for the duel. In addition to linen bandages for healing, I also crafted a sharpening stone with blacksmithing for extra damage on my weapon. I was also lucky enough to spot Antonio Pirelli, but he didn't have any useful items for me in stock at the time. With all those preparations done, I was finally ready to face my competitor in the middle of Goldshire. So, let's get the duel started. Me as a rogue against Tomlan as a warrior. And with the victory over Tomlan's warrior, I became the Champion of Stormwind. I also received a unique role in his Discord, and on top of that, the promised prize, a WoW token. Thanks again to Tomlan for hosting this fantastic and entertaining event, and of course for the prizes. I really appreciated being a part of it, and I wish all the participants on NA the best of luck. Now, I would like to thank you for watching, and I would be happy if you subscribe to my channel. But don't forget to check out Tomlan's channel as well. And now, Stormwind Keep is waiting for me.